Hi, my name's Lee. Welcome to my channel Kola Flipper. I'm a UK reseller and I buy second-hand items at charity shops and car boot sales and I sell them online for a profit. We are now about a fortnight before Christmas and I am on a sourcing ban. I've got such a massive backlog that I really shouldn't be buying any stock whatsoever. However, sometimes you just can't turn an opportunity away. Typically when I'm sourcing, I try to make sure that my items have about a minimum of a £20 profit, otherwise it's not worth my time. I'm lucky enough to be in an area where it's easy to pick up good quality stock at decent margins, and being a part-timer, I don't have to rely on this as an income, so it's a second additional income for me, so I can afford to be a bit more picky and choosy, especially because I don't have an awful lot of time to dedicate to this. So as I said, I usually try and get at least a £20 profit. I will deviate from that if it's going to be something that I can flip quickly, or if it's multiples of the same item so I can use the same listing for multiple things, or it's very, very small, easy to pack and post. But because I've got such a massive backlog at the minute, rather than saying that I shouldn't pick up stuff unless it's got a £20 margin, I was sort of upping this to £30 and £40. And that's been quite good for me because I'm only picking up the cream of the crop. And on Friday, went to the barbers, walking between the barbers and my car, went into a couple of charity shops, and there were some good items. There was quite a few things there where I could have easily made £20–25 an item, but I was trying to be strict and stick to unless it's going to make me 30–40 quid, I shouldn't pick it up because of this backlog. And I stumbled upon a very similar item to something I've sold before, and that is this. This is a Ralph Lauren cardigan. Now, your bog standard Ralph Lauren cardies, and a lot of Ralph Lauren stuff I don't generally pick up. I don't pick up the polo shirts, I don't pick up shirts. I'll pick up the odd piece of knitwear, but I have specifically done very, very well with this style of cardigan before. So it's one with a sort of a shawl collar, and it's a chunky knit, heavyweight, southwestern style American type cardigan. And I've picked up a couple of these now. So first one I picked up for £5. I had that listed for maybe 3 months and I sold it for £205, and that went via GSP to someone in the US. Off of the back of that, I thought, wow, okay, there's definitely margins to be made. So I knew that I didn't mind paying up for Ralph Lauren cardies of this style. What I'll try and do, I don't know, I've never tried to do picture in picture before, but I'll try and put either a picture here or picture here of the ones that I've sold. Off the back of that, I bought another Ralph Lauren cardie, really big, oversized, XXL, in like a blue sort of colour. I paid up for that. I think I paid 20 or 25 for that. Again, it took months and months to sell, but I turned that £20–25 into another £200. So for me, I've now got 2 Ralph Lauren cardies that I've picked up, and I've sold them for over £200 each. And I was looking around, nothing really of interest. A few things that would have made me profit, and if I didn't have such a backlog, I would have picked up some really nice ladies' Reese coats and jackets. Definitely money to be made, but with the backlog, I thought no. And then I saw this. So this is Ralph Lauren Denim and Supply. It's one of their offshoot brands. Denim and Supply, that offshoot brand doesn't exist anymore. But this is an XL, and it's Shetland wool, 45% Shetland wool, 30% cotton and other bits and pieces in there. Really, really nice heavyweight one. The first one I sold had silk mixed in with it. But yeah, that paid £9.50 for that. I do need to clean it, it's hand wash only, but otherwise I've checked it over, there are no holes, it's in good condition, it will need a de-bobble. Again, because I don't mind waiting for a sale, and I'm not, as this is my second income and I'm not desperate to use this money for my mortgage or car payments or anything like that, I can afford to sit and wait. So once this is cleaned, de-bobbled, I'll get it photographed up. So yes, I do have to put some work into it before I sell it. It's not an instant photograph and list, but this could be another low amount into £200 plus. Now the other ones that I had them up at over £200, I think 250-ish, and I was receiving offers. I have auto decline set up for anything under 100. I just wanted to test the water and see how many views they got, and they were getting quite a lot of views. So I had considered selling them at anywhere over 100, but I've held out, and both times are quite over 200. So I'm going to do the same for this. I will probably list it in the region of 225, 250, and sit and wait. If it takes a year to sell, that's absolutely fine, because I've got lower priced items which will flip more quickly, which will pay for this. So I'm not going to be desperate to get the £9.50 back on this one at the moment, so I can afford to sit and wait. So a definite bolo is these big heavyweight chunky knit southwestern style shawl knit, shawl collared Ralph Lauren cardies. So the ones that I've been picking up are this southwestern style, or sort of Aztec-y, that sort of thing, or Navajo Indian sort of style designs. So yeah, keep an eye out. If you see them and they're in good condition, they are definitely worth picking up, and they're definitely worth paying up for, as long as you're happy to wait for a decent price on them. Don't undercut the market. You can definitely get way over 100 quid, and if you hold out long enough for the right person, you potentially get 200. So that's it. This is just a really quick video. So that's it for me. If you've got any comments, any questions, pop them in the comments. Please give this a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. Hopefully if you look back through my catalogue of videos, you'll find stuff that's interesting and educational with regards to reselling and making a little bit of cash. So that's it from me. My name's Lee, and you've seen me on Kola Flipper. So thanks, and I'll see you next time.